Hello, everyone. Are you looking for creative and innovative ways that you can create faceless videos? Well, today for day 19 of my video challenge, I am coming in to share with you how you can do that using Gemini's Storybook feature. So I'm going to open up my screen. I'm going to share that so that you can see what I'm talking about. For those of you who are already familiar with Gemini, you know that you can use it to do research. You can use it to create social media content. You can now use it to create some really amazing images with their Nano Banana feature. But we're not going to talk about the image editing today. We're going to talk about one of their gems, which is Storybook. So you would find it by going over to the side menu and going to Storybook. So you're going to click on Storybook. And if you're completely clueless as to what that is, it's, it kind of tells you there. When you think of Storybook, think of like a children's picture book. And so the way that I chose to think about this is, are there anything, or is there anything that I do on a regular basis or that I talk about on a regular basis that might be a little complicated or complex for my audience to understand? And could I create that in the form of this like cute, I don't know how many minutes each one of them is, I can't remember now, but it's a short storybook that they could read and listen to that would then be able to allow them to understand what the context of what it is that I'm saying in the video is all about. So I thought I'd play around with it. If you are completely clueless as to where to start, you can just use one of these templates to go with. But just kind of read through it so that you can see from the templates that they offer the kinds of information that you would basically need to be able to give to it. So I am going to start by putting in my prompt. So I'm going to copy and then tweak a prompt that I actually created. So I'm going to say that I want to create a short, simple, and visually engaging story for adults that explains how YouTube analytics works. The main character should be a Black girl set on a Caribbean island with her pet iguana. So I'm going to say, I'm going to be very specific now, 3D Pixar style, because I happen to be obsessed with Pixar style. Okay. And then anything else that you might want to say, because you can say, here's one where it says using animation. I could actually start off that way. So using 3D Pixar style animation. Create a short, simple, visually engaging story about, should be, okay. Now, the other thing that you can do is you can, if let's say, for example, you wanted to use a character and you wanted it to be consistent throughout the story, you could upload an image that they can use. So I'm going to try to do that. I have done it before, but I actually tried to use too many. I tried to put up an image of the iguana and of the person. I'm trying to find, which one is it that I wanted to use? I want to use an image where you can see me. Oh, I actually wanted to use, I thought I had seen it in here, but I'll use this one. I wanted to use this one, but I'd have to crop it. I thought I had a cropped version here, but I guess I don't. All right, I'm looking, bear with me. So let's use this one. So I'm using that And I'm just gonna, I'll change this to a black female. And then I don't want it to find the information on its own. I actually want it to use content that I have already curated. So I'm going to pull that from a Google Doc that I have here. And so it's going to get the information, the crux of the information from this Google Doc, which I actually had curated and put into Google. And then I want the image. I want to use this image. The main character should be in black. And then I'll put see source image attached. So let me put that in parentheses, and hopefully that will work. So now you can see that it even gave the character a name, even though I did not give the character a name, but it did use my source image as a guide. And then once you are ready to listen, you can either manually flip the book this way, or you can listen.
Nia's secret map. Nia loved sharing her island life, from the sweetest mangoes to the bluest waves. She'd just posted a new video, her best one yet, but watching the view count was like watching a coconut float aimlessly in the sea. Oh, Spike, she sighed. Why isn't anyone watching? Suddenly, her screen shimmered. A friendly, glowing chart appeared. Lost? It buzzed. Every video has a secret map. It's called Analytics. Let me show you the way. Spike tilted his head, intrigued. The chart first showed a giant eye. This is reach, it explained. It's how many people see your video's thumbnail. A sea of tiny thumbnails floated by on the screen. But seeing isn't enough. They have to click. Nia looked at her thumbnail, just a picture of her blender. It's a bit bland, she admitted. Just then, Spike grabbed a slice of mango and struck a dramatic pose. Nia laughed. That's it, Spike. We need more drama, more mango. Next, a clock appeared on the screen. This is engagement, how long people stay, the chart buzzed. It showed a line representing her video. Little boats sailed along it, but halfway through, many of them suddenly turned and sailed away. What happened there? Nia wondered. She clicked on the dip in the line. On the screen, she saw a long, quiet part of her video where she was just washing fruit. Ah, she realized, that's when the journey gets boring. I need to keep the adventure going. Finally, the chart showed a spinning globe. This is your audience, it said. Who are they? Where are they? The globe zoomed in, showing little glowing dots clustered in snowy, cold places. They dream of your sunshine, the chart chirped. The chart then showed a clock with a sun and a moon. They watch videos to relax after work. When it's morning here on our island, it explained. That's the perfect time to say hello. Armed with her secret map, Nia felt like a true explorer. For her next video, she made a fun thumbnail starring Spike, edited the story to be exciting from start to finish, and posted it just as the sun began to warm her porch. This time, the view count didn't float, it soared. Nia understood now. The secret map wasn't about numbers. It was about connection. It was a way to listen to what her audience loved. She and Spike shared a victorious mango smoothie, ready for their next adventure.
I will attach this completed video to the end of this video, but I just wanted to come in and share with you that there are so many innovative ways for you to be able to create faceless videos that the options are literally endless. And so you don't have to be uncomfortable creating content if you are, for whatever reason, afraid or fearful of being on camera. You can work your way up to being on camera by creating really amazing videos like this one. So I will see you tomorrow. Take care.